I finished Stealing Sunshine by Hannah Cowan, performed by Andi, Arndt and Kristen DiMercurio. I was ready for this book. I did Chasing Home, which I adored, and was like, I need more. And then when I found out it was going to be Bryce and Daisy, yes, give me the sapphic. And then Hannah had dropped in a comment that Kristen was going to be on the project, and I was like, yes. And then I found out it was Andi, and I was like, holy shit, yes, here for all of it. And when I tell you, it was brilliant. And coming off the heels of another sapphic book that didn't quite hit and contained some elements that were very much male gaze centered, this book was the polar opposite. This was 100% seemed to be with the focus of this is a queer book that queer people can read and listen to and be like, yes, I see myself here, or I've had that experience, or even if you haven't, but have that sort of kingship of, yeah, I get it. And it was such a beautiful story. One of the things that I love about Hannah's writing is the multifaceted layers of characters, specifically those that present in a more negative way, or that readers would interpret as, oh, this person is rude, this person is not a nice person, this person does things that are hurtful, or they're too grumpy, or all the things we would praise a male character for. Like, oh, but he's so misunderstood. And the way she writes it, where we get that, but we also get why. I mean, if we bother to look under the surface, and I know not everybody does, but the way Bryce, to everybody looking in, was like, she's like the rough and tumble, the hard-ass type person, but actually when you're listening, you're like, she has a heart of gold, and she's 100% head over heels for Daisy. I mean, she goes and she takes her lunch because she forgets her lunch. Now, bear in mind, they're not a couple at this point, and she's just like, she has to eat. And the way, even the way for like Daisy, who comes across as this sunshine personality and kind of not having a backbone and able to just go with the flow and be happy all the time, yet we see more and more when it comes to Bryce, her being like, absolutely not, how dare you. Even when they're in the fake type of it, she's still like, what now? And I loved it. I loved their dynamic, the way they work together, the way they push each other away because they think the other person isn't feeling the way that they are feeling, but it doesn't feel like it's unnecessary. Like, you can see why they would feel that way. In Daisy's case, she feels Bryce pulling away, so she thinks Bryce thinks it's a mistake, and then Daisy's embarrassed, so she hides out, and then you see Bryce getting mad because she thinks that Daisy doesn't want her and that she's overstepped about, and so you can see them both really struggling to find that balance between the real and the fake. And even the the black moment, it comes from a good place. And I mean, and I love Johnny, like chasing home, yes. I mean, I know it's your twin, but dude, you were lucky you did not come out of that with a bodily injury. Because, man, no. But as somebody with brothers, yes, I can. I get it. I get it. It was such a wonderful listen. Andi and Kristen were absolutely fantastic. I loved their voices together. There was the definite like bright casting for Andi's more sweet, sunshiny type of performance, as opposed to Kristen for Bryce, which was more gruffer, more like standoffish type, and it just worked so well, and I loved it, and you should definitely go check it out. It is available now on all platforms, so go pick it up.